Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. I have some tiny little, I think they were 4-inch Arteza canvases, and they're okay, but they're really not doing anything for me, although that one's kind of cool. In any case, I think that they would be really great resources for trying to refine my ability to get these blooms going. And I think my plan is to try and force myself to use as little as possible so that I have more chance of having the selling go on. And I'm going to try both the see, I almost started to do it again. I want to start with the flower dip, the dot in the center, which I've just failed at miserably, but that's okay. Because I think this is a good way to teach myself what I'm doing. And I need an activator, duh. I guess I was thinking, this is an activator. That is a folk art color shifting purple. I don't even want these glasses on. I believe I was supposed to let something sink and come back. Anyway, for the moment, these are my colors. I've got some more colors over to the side, but these are what I'm starting with. I'm going to move my little canvases out of the way. And I could probably swipe if I wanted to. Not getting a whole lot in the way of cells, but then I probably didn't wait long enough anyway. I've got a little container around here somewhere that I can use to pour paint off onto and then add it to my collection. I think black. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to use I used some Prussian blue to make a cell-like activator, and I'm kind of hoping that that might work. And that did work. I'm going to go along on the other side. And I suspect I'm going to be pouring a lot of that off, but that's okay because it's tiny. Wow, that's not blowing out at all, so I'm going to do this. And then I'll do that. Can I force myself to do that? I need something to catch this in. Alright, just because. So evidently I can do things in 4 inches I can't do on larger venues, but maybe that'll change. That gold didn't really show up much at all, so I don't think using more would have hurt me. I'm going to see how many of these I can do. Be nice to save some negative space. Really stretch out those cells. Make it look like it's supposed to look for once. I mean, I'm not complaining. I actually really enjoyed and love what I've had so far in its many forms. Doesn't keep me from wanting to stick my fingers in things, which is tough with this stuff because as soon as you have your finger in something, it's going to dig down to the pillow paint underneath. So all I've got to do is get this bottom section, and I've got the paint on my fingers to put in there right now. And that's really cute. I'm okay with that. I could take paint from over here dripping down on my edge, cover my corner. Take some from in my little bucket, cover my edge. Oh, I'm not going to like to lose that purple. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some pillow paint and cover the spots that aren't covered already, so I don't have to give up anything that I love. So I suppose you could probably do this with coasters. And I still want a torch, even though you're not supposed to. Never kept me from doing anything so far. But that's kind of pretty, and I'm not sure you guys are going to be able to see that very well, but I'm still going to show you that I like what happens when I move the torch around really fast. And then I'm going to do another one of these really fast. So hopefully the camera will focus on that. I'm not sure it will or not, so I'm going to hold that for there for about 3 seconds and hope you can see something. And put it over aside and grab another one. And this time I'm going to do black. And I think rather than wait, I'm going to cover my edge. And I'll see if my pillow is big enough, and it doesn't look like it really is anyway. So I'll steal some of that paint right out of there. I have pictures of all these, and by the way, if you guys ever want to try AC/DC Pro 10, that's the photo editing program I use, and that helps me, you know, equalize the contrast and stuff when I take pictures in the sun in the afternoon with my camera. Sometimes I get a little bit of washed out area. Alright, so that's enough of that. This time I want what I want. And I'm so trying to control my urges to give an overabundance of this. And I think I'm just going to let myself have the colors I want. And they might be more than I should have, but that's okay. And I've got white cell activator. I said I was going to swipe one of these. Got 8 minutes left. That's my paint, not to be confused. I also grabbed some white mica powder from my Amazon link. That and the gold. And the orange, which you really can't see because it's in this bottle. Never mind. But they're all a nice alternative. The primary elements are awesome, no doubt about it. They are just fantastic because they're very shimmery. And the mica powders are a little different. They're not quite as iridescent, etc. But the white especially, the white mica powder was awesome. The gold is still awesome. Yeah, no, I think they're a good alternative because $89 for a set of, what, 12 and $8 for 4 ounces. You know, I don't know if you've seen the size of those things. If I have one, I'll show you. No, I left it inside. Alright, I'm going to blow this out. Maybe a little too thoroughly. And I may just do what I did again, which is use the blue, because I really like it. I don't think I need it. But the blue sells even with poured paint. I'm probably going to bring back my paint bucket. This paint is all really viable. If I wanted to do a large canvas, I could. I got some really nice cells this time. I have to find projects that don't take me too long because I sprained my ankle a couple of days ago and standing up is interesting after a while. Get hot foot syndrome. Oh, I really don't want to see those cells go there. So I guess I'll tip back. I'm glad I covered the little bits of paint canvas with black, because that means I really don't have to pour everything I love away. And I suppose if I want those big cells, I'm going to have to continue to tip. I just want to blow into it and make them move, and they won't. I know it's only a tipping process. It does make me want to put some gold in there. And I would say to see what will happen, but that's not really why. I don't know what that is. I am curious. At what point I can blow some more. Hey, that worked. Cool. So if in doubt, get 4-inch size canvases and have a ball, because they look. If you blew them up, they'd be great. It's a lot easier with a 4-inch size canvas not to get upset about pouring away bazillions of things. What can I say? A girl's got to know. Got to do it. I think I'm going to take this blue and leave myself a nice big spiral right in the center there. And that could be gold if I wanted it to be. I've got some nice cells. Really tempted. So that didn't hurt anything, and now I'm going to do what I've been doing. Well, maybe I'll blow that out a little bit, just because. Because I keep telling you guys not to torch after. I'm going to have to blow after you torch. And then I do it again anyway. So much prettier than the first ones. Oh, look at that. So, I've gone from saying that people have told me that it sets your paint on fire to saying that it's working really well for me and I love the results. So, as long as you're moving your torch fast and you're not melting your paint, skimming it up too hard, it works really well. So, that's good also. I'm good with that. I'm going to take an opportunity to do another one of these while I have a chance. I got 2 minutes left. That's not really a lot of time. So I'm going to grab I want what I started with yesterday, and that is the gold. I said I was going to swipe and then I did not. I apologize for that. I don't think I will be swiping. And decisions. And this is a golden product. It's magenta. It's quite diluted. And I'm going to go ahead and use the cell activator, which is that color shift. I might swipe. I think I have some little tiny cards here somewhere. And if I find one, I've got really tiny cards. These are dog food bags I'm working on. I wash them and turn them inside out. Probably way too much paint on here. Not going to worry about it. Probably should have used a fresh card. There's definitely too much paint on here. As proof by what I just did. Which is going to become a waggle. Alright, so this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard saying, I love you guys. There's 85,000 of you. And going on 85,500. And that's wonderful. And if you guys want to help keep me here at YouTube, then the longer you watch videos is the only way that the YouTube algorithm knows that it wants me to stay and show me to more people. So thank you for that, those of you who have been helping me out. I really appreciate that. I'm just going to keep using my swipe card and pulling down on the side. And there's a really good chance that this one might crack, in my opinion, just because it's so heavy. And I didn't tilt much off, and I could, but I really like it, so I'm not going to. And we'll see how these work out. Maybe they'll go in next month's contest if they turn out cool enough. So, I'm going to blow into some of that. Even though I don't really want to. And maybe I'll let some of it tip off. I think I'm going to have to blow into more of it. Good thing too, because I just discovered where the, oh, isn't that sweet? I like it. So check for Facebook groups on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and more, where I have linked my fineartamericapixels.com pages, website, whatever. And you can see what I've been doing since 2013 there. I do have some cool cells. I got some more cool patterns and cells, so I'm really tempted to keep most of what I've got. Most of those cool cells are over here on this side. And I'd like to be able to torch this before you're gone to see if we get cells in spite of the fact that I'm out of time. It just keeps changing and it's cool. And if you need information, look under the video for the paint pouring recipes, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links. The monthly drawing is on the end screens. It'll show you what the prizes are for February or any month. So I didn't get something too elaborate for that, but I like what I've got anyway. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, reminding you, if you shop at my Amazon link, it's at no added cost to you, and it helps me out, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the wonderful comments and all of the donations so far. It's a $10 minimum to get in the monthly drawing. I love you very much. Goodbye for now. Priscilla out. Oh, you're still here. Cool. That means I can zoom in on that. It's not the most selly of the bunch, but it might be my favorite anyway. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Check other videos for more information.